It's in the game.
Okay. EA Sports is in the game.
I love Prize Picks. Play $5, get $150 in lineups if you win on Prize Picks.
Hey man, we can't we can't say that we didn't see this shit coming, man. We all seen this shit coming, bro. Hey, hey, and I ain't. I'm not wishing the man downfall, man. Adrian Broner, Justin, you just doing watch after a while. Yeah, man, like a mile away, man. And you can be a hater, and y'all feel like Charleston White don't want to see nobody win. He's a hater. I was reading the comments, and Charleston White, he nailed it. I mean, he nailed it. Soon enough, this came out, but it makes sense now. It makes a lot of sense why they switched over to the party shit no more, and that's why they got into the gym. It's kind of like they didn't have a choice. They didn't have a choice, man. And I thought he would have did anyways from the beginning, but he transitioning into the gym is what most people wanted to see. Like, you want to see him lose his belt. You want to see him get back into the ring and girls and shit. I gotta say this. Y'all streamers brag so much about how much y'all make. Of course y'all are targets now. That's all y'all talk about and brag about is how much y'all make. Us YouTubers never on camera. We'll tell our people, to motivate our people. We'll share how much we make on YouTube. But these streamers are so loud about how much they make. Of course the bitches are after y'all now. They Adrian Broner, 80,000. I'm back rich now. I'm richer than I ever been. Like, of course the bitches are out. The bitches are out for blood now. They are coming.
Welcome
It's
to
no
the
longer a
historic
secret that y'all make
Stadium in
money.
Cincinnati. It's the
These
UCF
people are
Knights
coming,
and
bro.
the Cincinnati Bearcats.
Because y'all are so
Along
loud
with
about
David
how much
Pollack
y'all
and
make.
Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
It
Let's
used
go
to
down
kind
to
of be
Holly Rowe with the latest
mysterious.
on the weather.
It was a
Thanks,
secret.
Reese.
Even
The
the gaming
Bearcats head
streamers didn't
coach.
do that.
One thing he's got
Y'all
his eyes
became
on,
too
the
loud.
weather. We weren't sure
You
what
know,
to expect today, but this
yeah,
weather
y'all
has
want to
turned
shit
out
on
to
the
be
rapper.
beautiful. He
Did
said
that.
that will have a great
Did
impact
that, but y'all
and be a
became
benefit to
too
his
loud.
team here today. Back to you.
And females start to hear
Appreciate
that
that,
and see
Holly.
that. And I made, this good, man. Get in it, bro. Get in it. That's why nobody want to rap
The
now. Because
Bearcats
everybody,
headed toward the ball,
the
and we're
streamers
ready
made
for
it
action.
so loud how much they was making. They didn't want to gatekeep it. Y'all
And he's
all wanted
coming
to
out
show
of the end
off.
zone.
Y'all all wanted to
Gets
show
it out
off,
to the
man.
20, about 5 yards short.
Streamers was bragging about how much they made, and guess what? The women came and was like, "Oh yeah, well shit, I was with him that night. He made me feel a little uncomfortable. He made me feel." They start telling their homegirls and shit, man. He didn't put in a lawsuit, bro. You let him do that to you. You don't let him do that to you. And now look, now you here. That's what a lot of streamers do now. A lot of streamers brag about how much they make, and a lot more of y'all are about to be targeted because y'all let too many people in y'all world.
He'd be if he'd just
You
taken
look
a
on the
knee in the
screen,
end
there's
zone.
30 people in that motherfucker, man. 30
Ready to
girls
fire
in
from
that.
the pistol.
Somebody gonna come up with a story, a lie. Like,
They'll start on the
bro.
ground with Duke Watson.
It's about to get
It's a
serious.
fumble on the play.
Remember what I'm telling
Recovered by
y'all,
the
it's about
defense,
to get
and he's
real
off.
serious.
Man,
It's
that's kind
about
of a
to be
kick to
bad.
the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not
But
turn
yeah,
the
y'all go
ball
check out
over,
my Charleston
get
White
the
interview
positive
that I
momentum, get that
uploaded
first
yesterday about
hit
Adrian
out,
Broner.
and the first carry, your running back
He
sticks it
predicted
on the
it.
floor,
People
defense
said he was
recovers. That
hating.
is not the start you drew up.
And I never really told him he was wrong because Charleston's around all them streamers and shit, so he seen shit
Couldn't ask
firsthand.
for
But
better starting field position for this
I hope
offense.
AB can get, he can
Back to
get through
throw,
this and
it's French. Fires to the middle.
We'll see.
All kinds of room to
Let me
throw
know.
that one in
Big,
there.
man.
They make the
Job is
tackle,
doing the
but he's
same
got
thing
a
I've been
fresh
seeing.
set of downs, and it's first and
Streamers,
goal
y'all
from
been
the
already
7.
pulling y'all way.
Great spot
y'all
to
world.
attack there, right off the
Y'all been
turnover.
already
Try
putting
to
y'all
strike and
content
keep
out.
them reeling.
Some major
Absolutely.
shit gonna
Coaching
happen to
101,
James
sudden
Taylor.
change. When you
It's
create a
just
turnover and you get the ball
They
back
used to
on
just be
offense,
for
attack, attack,
the
attack.
tech
Use
people,
the momentum.
nerd people,
Snags it. And he wanted to score
people
badly,
who
but
ain't
the
scared to get
defense
judged. Now
wrestles
you
him
got
down
the
at the
hood
2.
niggas in it. Oh, man.
This is the area of the field defensively.
Shit
It
is
really
about to
doesn't
go
matter
down.
what they've done to get here. You got to bow
Shit
up,
is
try to
about to
force
go
the
down.
field goal.
And stop
Nice
telling
job
people
on
how
the
much
first
y'all
down and
make.
goal,
We
getting
don't
them
do
tackled
that.
to the ground.
See, what was
Missed
that
his
cool?
receiver there.
We
It's
don't tell people how
incomplete.
much you make.
I love
Nigga,
the
we
quick
show that
decision
shit
the
with
QB
action. We
made
come
there in
out
that
with
RPO,
Lamborghinis.
knowing he wanted to get it out of the
So you
Saints
come out
fast. He
with
just needs to make
buying
a more accurate
Bitcoin.
throw
That's the
moving
real
forward.
flex.
Turning
You
to
know,
the running
property
game here on
deeds,
3rd and
buying
goal.
real estate.
He
That's the real
gets
flex. We don't never
nothing.
share
Nowhere to
income.
go, and it'll be 4th down.
Because that's when the wolves come.
This defense with its back to the
That's when the
wall
hounds
has
come.
been a
We don't
wall.
do that.
Now, 4th
Streamers,
and goal. What do you
content
think?
creators, stop
If I'm the
doing that.
defense, shoot, I've
You
stuffed
know?
you a couple times in a row. I've
We
put
don't,
that
we don't,
doubt
we
in your
don't, we
head,
don't
so
do that.
I want you to
We
go
share
for it.
that
I'm
with
going to get
our,
another
that
stop.
shit offline. We talk about that shit or how
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. Now a 2-point
we
conversion
double triple
attempt
that
coming
shit.
up.
And we don't tell the masses that. Because then when you tell the masses that, the masses, they stop
On the
supporting
option.
you. They feel
Oh,
like
and he can't hold
they're
the
the
catch, and the
reason why
ball's
you're getting
loose.
that.
Defense covering it
Stop
up
doing
and not letting
This
the
shit's
offense
corny. We
get
don't
it
do
back.
that.
It's a turnover.
It's a man YouTube channel, but you right here with me. Peace.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Complete to the right. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Knights will hustle to the line.
Hey guys, welcome to our video today. We are putting up a brand new
Handoff for Watson.
This is the well-fit walking pattern.
Surge ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked
Well,
in
speaking of
during that week
comedians,
of
I do something
preparation,
called
Dave?
this or that.
Well, you try to keep
Okay,
your
well, I'll give
emotions
you a
in check,
list
but it's
of
really
two
hard to do.
comedians.
Because a lot of
These are all
times the
comedians that
hatred
have been
is
on
so
Black
strong,
TV.
the
So
emotions
some
are so
comedians are
real.
not pretty on
The
this.
coaches
Murphy's on
get
the list.
super tight, and they
These are
start
people that
talking
have been on
about
Black
things,
TV,
Jesse, so you
and
don't
they'll
just
say
treat it
this
as
or
another
that.
game.
No, it's
You
hard
pick
to
the
handle
person,
the
the comedian you
anxiety
think is
leading up
better,
to those games, not
and
just
then
because of
that
what
person
it
goes and
means
gets
to
the
your
next one.
season, but
You
because
know
of
what I'm saying?
what the
We can
fans
try
are
it. Yeah,
saying,
let's do it.
what your coaches
So,
are saying, what your
let's
family
start
and
at the top.
friends are saying,
T.I. or
understanding
Bubba
how important those rivalries are.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the running back. And he's dragged down.
What's up, family?
It's 3rd and 5.
Mississippi medical examiner Stacy
From the gun,
Turner
wants to pass.
is under
Out of the backfield, he's open. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Knights!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up for the point after and the
Places
lead.
like Mississippi, these people, they run things
And they move on
different.
top
They have
with the
their
extra
own
point,
set of
7 to 6.
lines. They don't go by
So a
like
well-executed
regular
8-play,
lines that was meant
75-yard
for
drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
They're stuck in the 16th, 17th century. Yeah, man. This woman right here, man. This is Stacy Turner, medical examiner for the state of Mississippi.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
What caused Nolan Wells' death? Okay, she is the one that's over autopsy.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line.
The independent autopsy that was performed by Dr. Robert Mitchell, a world-renowned pathologist.
They'll run the
It
option.
raised serious questions.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
You love to see this on offense early in drives. Getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28.
They'll
move the wide receiver.
Did you hear what I said? I said the body was received without.
They'll go right back to it. Got enough for the first. Still on his feet at the 45. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10.
I didn't see the points.
Didn't search a lot. I get to say goodbye. I wasn't there. I don't always see people who
To the air, it's French. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Here's a little room there. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights.
So legacy, it's really today.
It's up to us to continue tomorrow.
And he's going to bring this one out. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge game. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Get absorbed into your system. This is going to be gentler on the stomach than other forms of magnesium. Solar has been around since 1973. Every ingredient is cared for the source and goes through rigorous testing. Solar is the #1 source of magnesium sold at grocery stores. It is lab verified, it is vegan, it is gluten-free, it is soy-free. You're just getting what it says you're going to get on the box. There's different formulas for sleep, for active, for stress, there's a powder, there's pills, see what works for you.
Picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry up.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Brought down by the defense as he barreled forward for a pickup of 9.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Might have a chance. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The Knights look to keep this drive humming.
And 3rd and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. With this offense, it really didn't matter. Nice job up front, nice execution. Picking up not only the one, making it an even bigger play and getting the first down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Pulls it in, it's Watson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long.
It would be impossible to find out. So why would she send that body? Knowing especially that this case is under so much
to the air,
scrutiny.
it's Barnett. Fires to the right. He makes a catch. And he'll have to check his feelings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
And she still did it. So imagine
from the red zone, it's Chambers. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Another thing, fam, they
Looking
said,
to fire. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
that was not
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He has also examined other bodies
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
who were
Intercepted. Oh, what a play. He's knocked down, but what a way to come up with the interception.
being killed by white.
Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position.
Look at that. There are several cases, specifically of black males.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Gibson. Big pickup on the play before he's finally stopped, and that carries us into the break and the final 2 minutes coming.
Say, hey, let me turn. Hey, look here.
And the Bearcats peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. They'll run it on the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, running up the middle.
Let's it fly. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. And after making the interception, a terrific return to put his offense in great field position at the 42.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
It determines
he's going for it all. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
The medical damage off.
First play of the drive comes from the 22.
I'm surprised she even sent the body with a head. I'm surprised she
back to throw.
I'm
It's French.
surprised the body had a head on it.
Here comes the heat. He gets away. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play.
And then they said
trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
The body, when it was transported, a couple of nurses
in the backfield, it's Johnson.
jumped on line.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Face down.
They've
The
got to
body
come
was
up with a big
transported
play on this
face
3rd and long.
down. Total disrespect. Look, I ain't no EMS.
Now the
I'm
play
not
fake.
in
Right down the middle.
emergency
And a
services
missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down.
That is total disrespect.
He'll pull it on the
Total
read.
disregard for human dignity.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
I mean, just be regular.
The Bearcats with the 1st and 10.
Out of your way to kill, and almost seems like you got some type of
This time he wants to throw.
almost like it's some type of
He'll
right
take the deep shot.
kill.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Like all
Looking
your
for more
agencies
room.
kind of work hand in
And a
hand.
big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
I'll tell you something, in college football, you're lucky if you get 2 interceptions in a season. This guy now has 2 interceptions. In the first half of this game, he's been reading the quarterback's eyes, and he has been everywhere. An absolute ball.
Go download today.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. It's the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. The Knights want to crank the tempo.
Dropping on one.
Back to pass, it's Barnett.
And Scar and Brown.
Got a man, it's Watson. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening.
Yeah, and this
Looking to throw on
this
1st down.
The results are going to come back.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here.
She saved her job. She saved the department from being further scrutinized and investigated. And, she gets to also
just enough time
save
to
her
get off
relationship
one
with
final
people
play
in
of the
her
half.
community who are uncivilized much.
Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards.
That he was to say that he and Nolan were best friends. Yet, the question about his relationship with Nolan's parents, he said, well, he really didn't have one. He's never been to their
One
house.
more snap
He's
coming
never
before
been
halftime.
to Nolan Wells' house, but that's his best friend. Come on, man.
The
What
offense
best
changing
friend
the
has
play.
you ever had in your life, and you've never been to their house? You've never been to their house.
On
not
third
one
and long,
time.
you'll have to turn it
So
loose
this
deep.
has been your friend. And this is not just
Pass
a friend
is
for
incomplete, and that's
something.
going to do it for the first
Okay?
half.
Friends you met for all you people that like these friends, you meet friends very easy. As soon as you meet somebody today and say a couple words, that's your friend. No. You introduce
We're
somebody
just
else,
about
but
ready
say,
to
yeah,
start
my
the
friend,
second
this
half.
friend. It's not that. According to Warren, he and Nolan has been friends.
He'll bring
since
it back
elementary.
from inside the 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
You were absolutely
Bearcats
right.
offense out there to go on the
Yeah.
attack. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We've got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
They make it seem like, oh, it wasn't us. It could have been anybody. We don't know who it was. There was hundreds of
The
people.
give
We
on the
don't know.
option.
A lot of people.
Stop cold by this
We don't know
defense.
who-
They tried to fool him with
If
the
we
run, and
killed that,
nobody was
somebody killed
buying
it.
it.
Was us. There
And
was
just
a lot
a
of
great
other
job
people.
by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play.
Look
One
at
of
this,
y'all,
guys. The
or
offense
all of y'all,
appears to be
have
going
something
for it
to do.
from their own side of the field.
And keep waking up.
On the
Keep waking
option.
up. Y'all know that reward
Quick
money
toss.
is at 125. Right?
Got enough for the first.
And
Got a little grass.
it may get a lot
Big
bigger.
play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to
Put the
stop.
number on it. Somebody
To
gonna
the
speak.
air. It's French.
Because that's the only reason why a lot of these people
Trying to
do
beat
a lot
the
of things that
DD.
they're doing now.
And he is
Down
finding
from black
wide
folks,
open
all about
defenders all
dominating.
over the field.
Even
His
when they
third
shoot kids,
interception of
and
the
then they
day.
get rewarded for
He's
bad
knocked
behavior.
down, but what a play to come
So,
up with the
let's
interception.
start punishing them.
Turnover margin always
By
goes such a
making sure
long
that
way in
we
deciding
push the
who
boys
wins the
out there.
football game.
The good
Interception
behavior.
number
People
3,
that
that
come
is
forward.
no bueno. Got to take
And
care of the
tear everything
football.
up.
Can't keep putting your defense in a
Yeah.
bad position, putting them on the field time and time
I'm
again.
down, fam. What
Breaks
say
into
you?
the open.
Drop comments.
Makes it past the
I'd
marker.
love to hear your thoughts. No more
Across
talk.
midfield, down to the 41-yard line is a huge play as this offense rolling. Watson again. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. The Knights headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Complete to the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to
There you
string
have it.
good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together. Putting a drive like this together now. Let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the up that first down.
Lightning
Takes the handoff. It's Chambers. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Ledbetter had the best to say on Monday that he was not going to be
The
rushed.
Knights come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive
You've been
alive.
slow long enough. You need to do your job expeditiously. Ledbetter has since said his office has
Looking for
interviewed
a
more
man.
than
It's
60
Barnett.
witnesses, including the
Gets
3
it out
families
quickly.
who were on the boat with
Shakes,
Wells
headed
that
to the
day.
end
He
zone.
said the FBI's role
Touchdown,
is examining
UCF.
digital evidence,
And they
and
add
that their
6 more to the
involvement
board
isn't
with that
unusual,
trip to the house.
since Horn Island itself is
How
federally
about that
law. His
drive they
office
just put
regularly works
together
with
to
the
tie this
FBI.
football game up? That
He's
is
maintained
exactly
that his
what
team
we
is
talked
being
about in the
diligent
half. Like,
gathering
coaches
facts
circled them
rather
up,
than working
first
to a
drive,
timetable.
set the
And
tone,
so,
tie this ball
John
game up.
Ledbetter,
That is great execution out of
I
halftime.
am happy
Yeah, David, it looked like they really had a good
that you
plan,
finally
too. Obviously made some adjustments there at
asked the
halftime,
FBI
things that they would
to
come
come in
out
and
and try
help
to attack
with the
this defense
investigation.
with,
That's
and
a
it
step
looks
in the
like
right direction.
they found something here,
So
and that
I
is
am
a
man enough to
perfect
tell you that
way
you're doing
to
something
start
right.
the second
If
half.
you're doing
Now an
something wrong,
opportunity
I'm
here
going
to
to tell you
take
that
over.
as well. So in my humble opinion, you made a step in the right direction to bring the FBI in to investigate it. Now, I don't know why it took you 9 days to figure that out.
From inside
But
his
you
own
need the
15,
FBI.
trying to
But
follow his
somehow,
blockers.
some
Tackle
go a light
brought
bulb
down
finally
to the
had to
16-yard
appear,
line after the
and you've done the
return.
right thing in that instance. And so
A
we're
lot of
grateful
work
for
to
that.
do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line.
I mentioned on Sunday during my
They'll
live
move the
that we
tight
need to hear
end.
from the district attorney,
Motion from the
Angel,
wideout.
Miles, Myers,
They'll run the
McLeod.
option.
We had not heard a peep
Can't get him to the ground.
all of last week and since the first
May
game
not be
back.
the most memorable play of the day, but it's
To her,
important as
to
he
do
gets him out to
investigation.
the
All of a sudden,
25-yard
her
line.
name comes up on Monday.
Positive
She's
plays,
working
that's
along
all you're
with the
looking
Jackson
for
County
here in
Sheriff's
the option
Department.
game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard
doing
touchdown run,
investigation.
obviously, but if you can pick up
So,
positive yardage like that, the
And
quarterback
has
makes
been
good
calling for
decisions,
transparency all
pitching
this
it out
time.
when no one's
So
accounting
I
for the
don't know
pitch
why
man.
you keep them
He'll
in the
take
dark.
that all day long. They
Last
don't
week
get
that
the
you were
first
doing
down, but
investigation,
why
but
would you
some- but when
stop running
somebody
option
knows
after
how
a
it's
play
done,
like that?
calls you out on Sunday night.
Now on the
Early
option.
one Monday morning, you decide to tell
Here's
everybody that you're doing
Saru.
an investigation.
Picks up the
So
first
thank
down.
you, DA,
All down, but he has
We've
enough
been
to
wondering
move the
what you've been up
chains.
to the
And the
past few days.
Bearcats will
So
snap it
now we
on
know.
first and 10.
In its
Well,
own
this is an
public statement,
offense that has
the
a lot of
FBI
speed,
said
and
it's
they have
assisting
different
with
guys
certain
they would love
aspects
to
of the
get the
case
football to
using
in
federal
space, and they can
tools
find
and
a lot of different ways
resources,
to do
while
that.
the Jackson
I love
County
the
Sheriff's
idea
Office
of
remains
going
the lead
option here,
agency.
trusting your
The
quarterback
district
to make
attorney
the
Morris
right read.
referring to
If no one
is
accounts for
Angel
the
Myers
pitch man, he's going to
McElrath.
get it to the
On July
outside, and
15th,
you see
the
the
same day
speed on
this
the
was
perimeter.
recorded, she met
Really
with
clever
Wells's
play
parents
call
for the
that time
first
by the O
time
coordinator.
and told them that once the investigation is
Tight end
complete,
in motion,
she'll
see how the
present the
D
findings
reacts.
to a grand jury, which would decide whether anyone
Trying
should be
play
indicted.
action.
Separately, the family's independent
Makes the
investigators
catch.
say
It's
they've been
Perry.
getting 50
And
to
they're
100
able to
calls
force
a
him
day
out of
from
bounds
people
after
who
a
are
short
online.
pickup.
That she will be presenting all
As
the
they get
evidence
set to snap
to
it, just about to reach
a
the
Jackson
end of the
County
quarter.
grand jury. That is a step in the right direction. But is it a step in the right direction because we had to call a hand? Had she
Got
planned
enough
to
for
do
the
that
first.
all along?
They get him down, and that'll be the
I had the
final play
unfortunate
of the third
experience of
period.
meeting
We've
the
reached
DA,
the end of the period, and
McElrath,
it's
back in
UCF
2019.
holding the lead.
Let's make
Now
sure
let's
she's not
take a
going to do
look at the
another
stats of what
sham
has been a nip and tuck affair.
presentation
One more
to the grand
period to
jury.
go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the
And we
victory.
know that you can present things to various grand juries until you get an indictment. It's mighty funny that
They'll
the
go back
regular
to work
saying
with
is
the
you can
first
indict
down
a
in the
ham
final
sandwich.
period.
With all that evidence, after
Wide
someone was
receiver
killed
going
in
in motion.
2019, that's a reference to a 2019 case that was personal for Moore, not just
Give him a
professional.
pickup of 2,
His
now
cousin,
second and
Hussam
8.
Diamond Sims,
The
was
defense
shot and
wins that
killed
one,
by
and
a
the
masked
offensive line was
police
challenged
officer
by their
while
coaching
running
staff
away.
coming into this
Moore
game to try
represented
and
the
get
family.
push up
The
front,
same
establish
district
the line
attorney
of
now
scrimmage. They're
handling
going to have
the
to do
Wells
a better
case,
job running
Angel
than that if
Myers
they're going to win
McElrath,
this one.
presented that
Hey, you
case
see
to a
those balls
grand
in
jury
practice
too,
sometimes. They're
and
just
no
off the mark.
indictment came
You
of
don't know
it.
how to
Different
control it. You
case,
don't know what goes
different
wrong, and
facts.
sometimes
But
QBs
it's the
miss, and
personal
it's
history
an
behind his
incompletion.
skepticism
They
this time.
love to make this kick
There's
easier by
nothing
picking
to
up a few
present to a
on
grand
third
jury other
down.
than
It's
accidental
56
drowning.
yards out from here.
An accidental drowning under no suspicious circumstances would not
They
require a
stopped it
presentation
right there. They
to
tried to
a
convert
grand
with the
jury.
run, and the
And
defense
the
was
DA
up
make
for the
that call
challenge.
herself.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
And they know
Yeah, it's that bend don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, that is a Herculean effort. He caught the ball in the middle of the field and somehow was able to use his speed and his vision and awareness and still get out of bounds to stop the clock.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. And that one will go in reverse. The defense all over that pitch on the option. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Back to pass, it's French. Makes the grab. Could not make his way to the corner. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late. A first down run in the red zone. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Touchdown Bearcats! They've got the lead here in the fourth. The Bearcats leap back on top.
And this is wild. Late in the game, we're seeing two heavyweight fighters trading blows. The offense scores their last time out. This offense now scores a touchdown here late to get the lead, but there's time left on the clock. Can the defense step up here and make a stop to preserve this win?
They're working that left side. He gets it into the end zone. The two-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Slips through the line. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. They'll start this drive going to the air. Wide open downfield. It's a running room. And he scores! Touchdown Knights! They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
USB. Bluetooth connected.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Require a grand jury presentation for a death ruled a simple accident.
Probably the most frequent solution that we
They'll
provide.
try to put something
at
together,
NC Planning
backed
for
up a
clients
bit,
looking
starting at
to
their own 13.
insulate their personal life
Running
from
inside,
risks in
it's
their business
Johnson.
life.
They
is
didn't get a
to
push at all
recommend
on that one. There'll be no gain on the play.
Around their business
And that's luxury
activity.
for this offense to be
And
in
so,
right now.
for
They don't
instance,
have
if
to
you're
be
a
in
dentist,
so much of a hurry. They can
you
still
could
run the football,
practice
be
dentistry
successful.
on your
Great
own,
chance right here
simply
knocking on the
as,
door to take the lead.
you know, doctor,
Working
whatever
well
your
behind the
last name
sticks on second down.
Or you can create Dr. Your Name, PLLC, with the North Carolina Secretary of State
To the air,
and
it's French.
the North Carolina Board of Dental Examiners
Shoots it to the
to make
left.
sure everything is compliant.
It's
There's a
gone.
company that
He
surrounds
almost
the
picked up the first down on
entity
that one, but he'll be just a little bit
surrounds
short.
the business activity, the dental
Man, this
practice.
quarterback is going to have to be
And then
deadly accurate here in this
operate
2-minute situation,
your
right? And that's
business
really what he's had to
within
be
the
all game
confines
long.
of
He
that
hasn't
entity.
had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
Building
No,
momentum,
I
picking
was
up a
telling
chunk
Charles,
of
so
yardage,
Jacob
moving the
Jr.,
chains
he
out to
hit
the
me and he said,
34.
listen, the reality
Man, this is
that
more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And the Bearcats, with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looks as if he's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play.
That's a good example there of
I'm actually
Guys, I
surprised
can't
that a
believe
shot would
this.
be
They
fired.
must
I would
not
think,
trust
you know,
their
at
defense
worst,
at all. They're
they
leaving
would
the
probably get
offense
somebody
out
to
there.
try to,
They're going to
beat
go
up,
for it
beat
here.
up
You want to
Charleston,
talk
but
about a
like,
high-risk decision.
Charleston White and Wack
Looking for a
100
huge
teamed
play.
up and responded
And
after
this is going
Honeycomb
to be
Brady
intercepted.
confirmed
A
that
big play in a tie game.
Jay Prince was
Taking
the
it
one
the
who
other
sent
way.
the shots at Charleston
The
White.
pressure was
Now,
rising.
everybody
Drama
knows
just
that Wack
encapsulating
100,
this
when he
entire
get involved,
stadium, and the
somebody going to
defense
jail.
comes up with that pick.
Yeah,
Charleston
so
White
the
and Wack 100
quarterback,
teamed
he's
up
got to be
together.
able to handle this
That's
situation.
dangerous.
Obviously,
People
everything
are
gets
asking,
elevated. Everything has to
what
happen
those
a split
gunshots
second sooner. You
or
feel
what
the
got the
crowd
exhaust
noise. You
from
can
the
feel
building?
the energy, but you've got to keep your
I don't know,
poise.
man.
You
I
just
told
wonder
y'all.
in this juncture of the game,
This wasn't me.
quarterback's starting to lose
Y'all
his
was
cool.
getting at me
All
saying
right,
that I'm
guys, so
wrong.
here
So
we go in overtime.
Honeycomb
And
Brady
just to
and Jay
refresh
Prince
everyone's
better stay
memory,
out the way.
alternating possessions starting
He's
on the
good.
opponent's
But I
25.
really
And it's so
need y'all
nice
to
to
pay
be on
attention to
defense
this whole
first, just
video.
to set the tone, to
So y'all
understand
can
what you
stay
need.
in
Try
the
to hold
loop.
them to a field goal.
And
The
you won't
offense knows
get
they can do
thrown
their
off
job to
and
go
don't
out
know
and get
what's
a win.
going on.
Just 2 possessions, Paul.
Hit
Like,
that
you got
like
to be at
button
your
and let's
best.
see what's
Yeah,
going
and
on.
I love the new rules too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT? It's never easy on defense being in a sudden change situation like this. On the very first snap, you take a shot, you're backed up almost in your red zone. Great job forcing an incompletion now. Catch your breath, get some momentum.
Backed up now, here's second and long.
Yeah, that's what made me go in the way
Looking to
I
throw,
did.
it's
So he
French.
paid me. He's going to apologize.
And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
On third down, he drops the throw. Spits it out to the back. It's complete to the left. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be first and goal from the 6.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, first and goal.
Going to the run, it's Perry. Touchdown, Bearcats! They strike first in overtime.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The snap sets up the throw. Did not get it, and instead of kicking the extra point, they missed the 2, and the lead is 6.
So I get to the car and we like, man, y'all done done. And I'm by myself, man, you bitch ass, that one made me see you daddy. I showed up, devastate 3 hours, nigga. You could have jacked me up, thumped me in the head, done anything. You could have tried.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. They'll crank up
Always
this drive with
somebody
the
saying
pass.
Charleston White is the feds, and there's
Almost
always somebody
intercepted,
saying
and you
White
just
100 is the
can't put the
feds.
ball in
So
jeopardy
imagine
on
them
first
two
down in
teamed up.
overtime.
Well, the defense just did the quarterback a
Tom
massive
Brady
favor.
and
That's the
Jay
nicest
Prince
thing
Jr.
they've done to
This
him all
ain't
game.
gonna
They've
be
already picked him off
turning out
twice.
too
That
good for
should
y'all.
have been
Got
number
keep
3.
going and sending back and forth.
So
Now
now it's
academics is
second and
involved.
long.
Y'all let
Southern States Mazda is your destination for the vehicle
Dropping back,
line, not
it's
just for its
Barnett.
price. Conveniently located in the
Pressure
heart of
coming.
town, your Midtown Mazda
Turning
dealer
it
has an
on.
incredible selection of the latest models.
Slides
All with
past the
elevated
sticks, and he
styling,
converts on
automatic
second and long.
technology,
Great
and a
awareness on the
balance of
scramble.
refinement and quality that
First
will
and
take you
goal,
off
down
you
a
know what y'all think,
touchdown.
man,
They
but
have
look
to
what
get it in
Charleston
the
White
end
had
zone.
to say. This what Charleston White
They'll
was doing
run
after
with
all
Watson.
this was done.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off the ground?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
What we do?
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. Their last chance. Ball game could be decided right here. 4th and goal. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Touchdown, UCF! Knotted the game up, and now an extra point wins it.
And I think this is really the separators of good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
Fuck out the game, dumbass bitch.
Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time.
Yeah, right.
If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime playing that one.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
Yeah, they trying to put it. They want me to apologize. They want me to say I'm sorry. I was trolling in the beginning. Now I know better. That's what they got to do. They say, now you know better. Get up there. I ain't never knew better. I ain't never knew better. I ain't never